Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now in tune to the greatest podcast that's ever been created. It's the 8-Bit Clubhouse Podcast episode 22, recorded Monday, November 24th. Thanksgiving's upon us. Introducing your host. He's your favorite gamer's favorite gamer. It's Hambone Johnny. And next up to bat, he's the coolest kid on the playground. It's Kevin L.A., a.k.a. Bob Cousy. And last but most, he's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Drew. To the thousands in attendance watching live on YouTube and or Twitch, and to the millions listening on podcast services around the globe, welcome to the club. On tonight's episode, I'm jacked. I just had an energy drink late at night. I'm up all night. We might make this the longest episode ever. Who knows? Probably not. But we've got a lot for you. We played a lot of games. Drew may or may not be hooked on PlayStation now. It only took like 2 months. Next up, we've got all kinds of fun Thanksgiving-themed questions I've got for these guys. They don't know what I'm going to ask them, but I've got a lot in the backlog here, ready to throw out at them and see what their answers are. I'm excited. I'm jacked, guys. What's going on? Hambone Johnny, how are you?
Oh, I'm great, man. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I feel underdressed, I have to admit. We've got Kev here in his like super turkey outfits, and Drew is a jolly.
I feel like I'm the guy from Frozen. Maybe I feel like I'm like someone.
He's got a collar. He's got peppermint candies on his shoulders. He's ready to go. I have a sweatshirt on. I'm feeling good though. I'm super happy to be here with you guys. Every time I wake up on Mondays and I say, oh man, like another Monday, back to work. But at the back of my head, I know I'm going to see you guys at the end of the day, so it's all worth it. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. I don't know, Drew, what's new with you, man? How's your computer? You had to do an update?
Yeah,
your mic didn't work.
No,
things are exploding.
Now. You know, this laptop is precious to me. It's old. It's been through a lot. I'm in the market, kind of. Do I need one? Probably not. I mean, the only time I think I use this computer is probably the podcast. Nowadays, like you have your work computer, you have your cell phone, you have your iPads. It's like, when do you need a computer? So it's like, do I want to spend, maybe $500? I mean, I could. Do I need to? I don't know. But you know what I did get? Because it is Black Friday, that time of the year, sales on top of sales on sales. They're not even on sale, but they make you think they're on sale because they just say they're on sale. That's what happened to me. I got suckered in. I bought not one, but 2 TVs for the new game room. And it's a beautiful thing. We were there the other night. We were watching the Celtics. We were playing some PlayStation. It was fantastic. We got nice, I'm not quite at the cruise level yet, but I'm getting closer. And it's
That's
just that time of year.
What'd you do with so you had one TV in there, scrapped it, brought in 2 Black Friday TVs. Yeah. Did you get rid of the old one?
I still have it.
Yeah.
You're going to do that all night.
Gotta hypnotize you with my gobbler.
It kind of worked. I don't know. I think you can just put them on like Facebook Marketplace. Like, what's the going rate like for like a 48-inch TV? Like
not
$40?
Not much. Not much at all.
Not much.
Yeah. It's cheaper to. But I mean, how else do you get rid of them? You can't really just throw them in the trash either. So I'll take like $25 a TV.
We're a big fan of the Buy Nothing Facebook group in our town. We've gotten rid of a lot of like quality stuff, but just things that we don't use anymore or stuff that our son's aged out of and wanted to pass it along to a family without haggling over $5 or having to leave something in a bush.
It's
just way easier.
I see what you did there. It's the thrill. It's the adventure. It's not even about the money. But you know what? I do get the cash, and then I just put it into my closet, and I forget about it. And then a month goes by, and then I get that cash, and I go to the Magic Card store, and it's glorious.
So tell me what you've done with these two TVs, because I've seen the one in the corner, right? So it's corner mounted,
right? Corner mounted.
So I'm assuming the new one, the new nice big one, is now there. 50 inches there.
Yeah,
Love it.
And then I have a 32-inch that's on the corner.
So it's underneath, so you don't have to like your neck is one position. You don't need to strain. I love it. It's so good.
It's perfect.
I've got the two TVs down here. I've got a kind of the one that you guys can see in the background. That's where I play PlayStation and stuff. And then the other side of the room, I've got my kind of 720p, but probably 20 years old at this point because it's got all the hookups in the back. Flat screen on the wall over there for like the retro games and stuff. But I'll put the games up over there or vice versa when I'm playing something on a Sunday. So it's the neck tilt, man, gets me sometimes.
That's tough. That's what this is. The nice one. It's right there. I'm not gonna lie. I may have been playing Arc Raiders today with the prices right on. It's just you never know when you might need it. It's like,
that is the good life, man. How is the 50-inch for games? Is it a game changer?
It's a game. I mean, the old TV wasn't terrible, but this one definitely, it's nice. A little bit bigger. It's perfect.
I always wondered about those QLEDs. Is it an OLED or is it like, I don't know.
I don't know. I was at Best Buy. I wanted to see them.
QLED. Yeah,
it's a little different, but they said the QLED, because since it's a 50-inch, you don't start getting into like the mega, refresh rates at the small. Like that's still considered a small TV nowadays. So yeah, it was. I went to Best Buy a week or two ago, and I saw this TV, and it was on sale. And the wife's like, "No, we don't need to get it." And then a week goes by, and I send her a link. I was like, "Honey, you were right. It's $30 cheaper, so we have to get it."
Amazing. I love it, man. That's so great.
Yeah. The PlayStation's taken over. It's taken over. Evan now is asking for NHL 26, and he's asking for MLB The Show. So it's like it's just a sports bots for him. That's okay.
The sports games on there, no joke. I mean, it's the best place to play sports games. I mean, to be honest. Is. So, yeah. I got for some reason I bought MLB this year's MLB on Switch and PlayStation. I mean, it's the same, really. I mean,
it's the same.
It's home run derby on both systems works just as flawlessly. So
that sure does.
But that's where it's at, dude. Home run derby on the show. If you all get it, play that.
That's a fun game.
Yeah,
nice.
Well, good. I also got a Black Friday item. I don't know why, Hambone Johnny. I saw that they dropped the price of the PlayStation Elite controller $30 and said, I gotta have that. It's $30 cheaper.
Did you get the black one or the white one?
My PlayStation's black, so I got the black.
Love the black.
I had the black controller and I traded it in, and I had some more credit. And so I got the controller for I didn't pay any money for the Elite controller.
Time out here. You could educate me.
Nice.
What is this Elite controller?
Yeah, so it's the PlayStation Edge controller.
Yeah, that's what it is. Edge. I don't even know the name of it.
Microsoft's the Elite, so it's fine. But
okay.
It's the same controller, but it has different has like more of like a rubbery texture where your the back of your hand kind of sits, and it also has the ability for you to exchange the thumbstick. So if you want like a shorter thumbstick or a longer thumbstick, you can do that. You can also replace the thumbstick module. So I have an Edge, and one of my thumbsticks got drift. So instead of tossing the whole Edge, I was able to just replace the thumbstick module for, I don't know, it was like $25 or something. It has programmable back buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And you can program different settings for like different. So like I have an Elden Ring setting that I'll play that with that game. Now I have an Arc Raider setting that I'll play for that game. So it's just easier to do the emotes and stuff, doing that kind of thing.
And switch the profiles is super quick.
So yeah, it's just like function button on the controller.
Yeah,
and you can flip it there. The other thing that it does, it has the you can adjust the sensitivity for the triggers as well. You can also make them like trigger stops, almost how like the Switch controller is, where it's more like a button as opposed to a full analog. So you can really kind of mess with things that way.
Now, I mean, they're about triple the price. Is that true?
Yeah, it's
$200.
Not worth it.
It's really not.
If you're like a big like shooter game fan or something, like maybe, but I got mine on sale. I think it was like refurbished, which is probably why the stick module busted. I probably should have spent $200 on the new one, but yeah, I mean it's a nice option.
Oh, nice.
It is a nice option. It makes you feel like a gamer too. Like when you're holding it, you're like, oh, now I'm playing video games.
It's got a little more weight to it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is nice. It's not worth $200. Nice. But you know, if you play, Hambone said he had a friend that played 13 hours of Ark straight or something. If that's your gig, this controller's for you. It's not for me. I just had a bunch of trade credit and saw it was $30 off and thought, what the hey? So yeah, that was my Black Friday purchase. I'm looking at a drone.
Like a camera drone, or you can those are cool.
We've got a big field outside my house that's getting a lot of coyotes. I hear them at night, and I'd love to fly a drone over that field and like see them. You know,
did you get the Hornet model?
Yeah, the Hornet. Yeah. That way it's shielded in the front from the coyotes. Yeah.
No, that's. I mean, I think that would be like a great purchase for you. As much as you travel and like kind of pop around different places, to be able to get that view of things is really awesome. That guys trip that we do every summer, a couple of the guys bring drones, and we're able to get a lot of like really great like group shots doing that.
Yeah,
so it's cool.
Yeah, I love the drone shots too. The only thing that's holding me back a little bit is that I feel like they're really regulated. Like I can't fly it over Lombard Street in San Francisco without a cop coming and telling me to shut it down. I feel like I need to fly it where people aren't.
That's fair.
So that's fair.
What fun is that?
Exactly, man. I want to fly it over Manhattan.
Right.
Like I'm Spider-Man. I want to like dip it in and out of buildings like I'm weaving through Spider-Man town.
Amazing. Yeah, I've got a Black Friday purchase as well, but I am in the market for some new TVs. One for our bedroom, and I want to get a bigger one down here. I want to put this TV in our bedroom and get a bigger one for that wall.
Nice.
But my one purchase that I've made so far is a couple wireless CarPlay adapters. So both my wife and my cars are 2018 and 2019 models, so not super old, and we have CarPlay, but it's all wired.
Yeah, I did use the wire.
Yeah, and I was with a couple of my buddies a few weeks ago for that wedding that I went to, and I was driving people around. They're like, "Oh, let's put on CarPlay, whatever," as we like drive to the next destination. And I was like, "It's in my pocket. Like we've got like screaming people in the back. I'm like, this is too much for me right now."
Yeah.
Like, you don't have wireless CarPlay? I'm like, "Oh man, like
why rub it in? Yeah, why rub it in?
Like, come on now, like driving around a bunch of my drunk friends, and they just give me a hard time about my CarPlay." So yeah, I went on Amazon and they were like $30 off, or 30% off. So I think I got them for $30 each. And I set mine up. It's great. I'm hoping my wife likes it as well. We'll see. But I can't complain. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten in my car and went to go take out my phone and plug it in, and I'm just like, oh,
yeah,
no, don't need to.
No. until you realize the battery's dying, they need to charge.
That's true. I did get to work this morning. I was like, ooh, I don't charge my my phone last night. Yeah. So that's it so far.
Nice.
That's fancy. My wife's going crazy on the Black Friday stuff.
Gotta eat it up.
It's ridiculous. I don't even know what she's buying. She doesn't even know what she's buying. It's just coming and showing up on the porch daily. So
yeah,
that's how it works.
What do you got? What's your thought on TVs in the bedroom? I had a friend who's like, absolutely not. No TV in the bedroom. It distracts from, it distracts from sleep. It's just, we don't need a TV in the bedroom. And I, on the other hand, I think I've got a 75-inch TV in my bedroom, which is stupid.
That's insane.
And it feels like I'm laying in bed watching a movie. And we don't even use it that much, but it's there. I think it's more of like just to take up space on the wall. I should buy a real big painting and set it there instead. But it's nice to have, especially when you're sick, to have to be able to lay there and watch TV. Or if you can't sleep, just to kind of, wind down. But they say the blue light's not good for your brain working. What's your guys' take on that?
Oh, man, they say a lot of things aren't good for you, but we do them anyway, right?
Right.
I hear you there.
Yeah, I'm hit or miss. We had a TV in our room, and we moved that one to our son's room, really when he was sick, so he can stay in his room and watch TV, and that kind of has just stayed there for several months at this point. And it's kind of the one we had in there was kind of small and whatever. So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get the new TV. But I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to it. I don't mind having it there. I'd rather be down here watching TV or in the living room as a family, kind of being together doing that. But it's nice to have the option, right? Putting on a show
Yeah.
or something, or maybe like I couldn't tell you how many times I've fallen asleep on the couch watching a show. I'd much rather fall asleep in my bed watching
Yeah.
a show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And we got one of those adjustable mattress frames earlier this year when we got our new bed. So my wife came to me and was like, it'd be so nice, like putting up the headboard and being able to watch TV. I'm like, all right, yeah, you make a point. So
Yeah.
so that's sort of where we're at.
Yeah.
I don't, do you have a TV in your room?
I do. Yeah, we never used to. We've had it the last like 5 years or so, and I'm the same way. I think my life is now dictated by my dog, pretty much. I feel like so when the dog's ready for bed, it's like you get one chance, right? I think I told you guys this last time. If he's waking up and he's ready to go to bed, I'm not going to take him out and then put him back in his bed because he's never going to get up. So at that point, we'll go upstairs and we'll finish the TV, or every once in a while, the wife's like, I'm tired. I was like, you know what? I'll come to bed too, and I'll watch TV for a little bit. Or, even nights like this after the podcast, if the football game's still on, just to rewind a little bit and watch the football game. So, yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, I'm like you guys said, I'm not like, let's go to bed and watch TV. Like, it's not something like that. But, yeah, I agree. It deserves to be there.
Okay. That's fair. Those are all good takes. Those are good takes for having a TV in the bedroom. I'd like to have headphones actually connected to where,
smart.
if I wanted to watch something and the wife was asleep or vice versa, so I can't sleep with noise. I need it like quiet and dark. So, but sometimes she'll stay up and watch a show, like put some headphones on. I don't want to hear, whatever you're watching. There was something I was going to tell you guys. Let me see what's on the list. Hambone Johnny, you've got a lot of stuff to talk about. The Game Awards. Do you want to talk about that now or later?
It's up to you guys. We can hit it now. I didn't think it was going to take all that long, but since we're talking about it, I guess we'll do it now. But yeah, so Game Awards. I think about a week ago they announced the nominees for the 2025 Game Awards. This is the Jeff Keighley show that he does every year. And I personally really like it because it's, one, it's a celebration of the games from the year. Two, you get to see some cool trailers. And, three, maybe there's some games that weren't on your radar that people are talking about, and you give it another look and say, oh, maybe I am interested in that. Like the awards, give them or take them, like, whatever they are, what they are. But I think it's a nice acknowledgement of sort of the year that was, and it gives you a glimpse of what's ahead. So I just pulled out a few categories for us to maybe sort through and get you guys' take on them. Because I think between the three of us, we've played a lot of these games, certainly not all of them, but a bunch of them. So maybe we'll just hit the big one first. So Game of the Year, right? So this is the big award that they do at the end of the show, sort of the best game of the year. We've got Expedition 33, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, I think each of us have at least played 2 of these games, maybe one.
I've played 0 of these games.
You didn't play Donkey Kong?
No.
What's wrong with you?
The kids played it.
Fair enough.
I've never even heard of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
This was something that came out earlier this year. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they had to put Hollow Knight on there, right?
Had to.
Did they just
just because of the hype, it's got to be on there.
Yeah, it was so anticipated over years and years. I mean, I agree with this list for the most part. I mean, I might have swapped a few things in or out, but I think industry-wise, I think they've got a good 6 and
good variety.
Yeah. Good variety. I mean, I think Expedition 33 is going to take it. They've been winning a ton of awards. It really was sort of a game that probably made the biggest splash this year. It also is only one of 2 games that isn't a sequel. So I think that's also something to be said as well. But yeah, if Expedition 33 wins, Drew, are you in on that? Are you interested?
I guess yeah, I've heard a lot about it, and it was kind of popular before I had my PlayStation. So it's a turn-based. What's like the overarching theme? Is it fantasy? I really don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's a fantasy story. It's a turn-based RPG where the combat is very akin to like a Mario, like a Paper Mario
Okay.
almost, where you're having to, strategize your attacks and set up your characters. Where that's definitely certainly deeper than like a Paper Mario. But the actual combat is you have to either dodge or parry the attacks. So you pick your inputs, and then when the enemy's attacking, you have to be active as well. It's not just like you're hitting a button and the whole thing plays for you. You have to kind of react to it. But yeah, it's wrapped around this really amazing story of loss and grief and character growth, and there's twists and turns, and art styles absolutely incredible. So yeah, I would say this is definitely one you should put on your short list to check out
Yeah.
if it ever drops on a sale. But
Keep an eye on it.
yeah, all right. So this next category, I think this is probably the Drew category here. Best indie. I was pumped that Absalom made this list. So
Me too.
Absalom, great get. Hades 2 shows up again. Expedition 33 is considered an indie. It was sort of it was Xbox. I think they had a publishing and sort of marketing deal with Xbox, but the team itself was 30 or 40 people, so considered indie. Hollow Knight Silk Song, of course. Blueprints, which was a really cool first-person puzzle game, and the homegrown favorite here, Ball Pit. I mean, I don't think it's got a chance to win, but I love that it's getting some love here.
This one is tricky for me. I don't get why they do these, right? Because I get if you're up for Game of the Year and you didn't win, hey, you have a second chance of maybe winning Best Indie, right? But when you look at it from the point of view of 3 of them are there, right? So, for example, in what world does Expedition 33 win Game of the Year, but not Best Indie? That doesn't make sense.
100%.
It's irrelevant. So if Expedition 33, Hades 2, or Silk Song wins Game of the Year, wouldn't they default and win Best Indie?
You would think. And they announced it flipwise, so they'll do Best Indie like halfway through the show.
Yeah.
So once whoever wins this, which probably is going to be Expedition 33.
Yeah.
It's definitely a tell. So it's interesting. I wish it was the case where you can only win like one award or something, but I think that would kind of be weird as well.
Sure.
But I think just having these games show up on the noms is awesome. So got that one. Another cool category I thought for us is Best Family Game. Donkey Kong Bonanza again. Lego Party, which did you get this one, Drew? Lego Party?
It's on my short list. I gotta get it. I bet you this is like a New Year's Eve game.
Got it. Lego Voyagers, another Lego game.
That's the one I did play, I believe, and I said
it is. Yeah,
was not very good.
Yeah.
Well, it was a choose game. It was chill.
Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction in the family game category. I'm pulling for Split Fiction here.
Me too.
Personally.
Now, Split Fiction, I know it came out on the Switch 2 this year. Did that come out this year for every console, or was that last year?
Yeah, no, that was this year.
It was this year for everything.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it did it launch day and date on everything. I don't know if the Switch was a little delayed, but I'm pretty sure.
No, it came out way before Switch. I think it was out before Switch 2 even came out.
Oh,
it did.
Was it just
spring.
on? It was just on Switch 2. It wasn't on base. Okay.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah. Yep. So, no, I think that's a fun category.
Yeah. So it came out in March. March 6th is when the game came out, and then obviously for Switch 2 much later.
I mean, that's I don't know. I don't think that Split Fiction's a family game. I played it with my daughter and we had a blast, but it wasn't the family. It was just 2-player.
Yeah.
DK Bonanza sucks 2-player, right? You got to play that 1-player.
I played the whole game 2 players.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't have fun with it.
I did. Yeah. Well, I didn't have to play as Pauline.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is, celebration of video games.
No, I think that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I think Mario Kart's probably going to take it just because it's Mario Kart. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Or I guess
we
DK
will.
has a chance too, right? If they're going to consider that in that category. And it's, again, your same point before, Drew. If it's on the game of the year list, like how does it not win best
Yeah,
family
agreed.
game if that's the one game that's on the game of the year? But will be cool to see. Best multiplayer. Usually this is a category that I do not care anything about. But this is an odd year that I've played 3 out of the 5 games myself. So best multiplayer, Arc Raiders getting some love here. Amazing.
Yeah.
Elden Ring Night Rain, another personal favorite of mine this year. Peak, which is a game, Drew, if you ever get like that laptop, I think your new laptop probably could run Peak. It's a PC only game. It's a co-op game where you just collectively like climb a mountain together and there's shenanigans that happen. I got it for $5 on Steam. I haven't tried it yet, but it's like super cheap. But people loved that earlier this year. Battlefield 6, and then Split Fiction shows up here again. So I think Split Fiction definitely lives here as a best multiplayer type game. But I don't know, man. I think Arc Raiders with the hype over the last month, I think it's gonna swoop in there with sort of the recency bias.
You can play Arc Raiders one player though. You can't play. It's like Split Fiction is a multiplayer game.
So I guess my counterpoint would be you can go in as a solo, but you're playing with multiple other people during your round, even if you by yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's alone. I guess you could go. Yeah, for Arc Raiders. Yeah, somebody else. There's
same thing with Battlefield.
Yeah,
definitely. So I thought that was a fun category. And then last one, sort of they do most anticipated game, which is really just kind of a fan vote. But we've got some really awesome games on the list that might come out in 2026, might be a little bit further out there, but this is a good list, man. Marvel's Wolverine. So that's the same team that did the Spider-Man games over on PlayStation. So definitely hyped for that one.
The Wolverine looks a lot more bloody than the Spider-Man, though.
Yeah, I think they're getting around the blood by like making those things like androids or something. But yeah, it's super gruesome compared to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
GTA 6, of course. Like, how does that not win this category? But it's there. 007 First Light. So that's the new 007 game that is coming out next year. Looks really cool. It's like that origin story for James Bond. The new Resident Evil game, Resident Evil Requiem, is on this list. And then the last one is Witcher 4. I never got around to Witcher 3. It's been on my backlog for quite some time.
Wow, you never played Witcher 3?
Yeah, no, I never played Witcher 3, but I think I'm going to have to before Witcher 4 comes out. And I want to do it sooner than later because I don't want to play those games back to back.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. I agree. I hate doing that.
Yeah, so, no, good stuff. Anything on this list that you guys are interested in?
In the most anticipated?
Yeah.
Yes, I will definitely play the 007 game. I love Resident Evil games as well. I've never played any Witcher game. I could see myself sinking hours into Grand Theft Auto, honestly. I did that with Grand Theft Auto 5. I really liked it. And then I got to a point where I had to start buying real estate. And I'm like, I don't want to put this much time into this game. And I fell off. But just as far as like driving around and seeing how pretty that game is, if it is what it's supposed to be, like I think that's going to take up a lot of people's time.
Yeah, no, I agree. So
yeah, Witcher 4, obviously for me, I'm super pumped for that one. If that's a PlayStation only game, I'll be on it. I will get it.
Sweet. Yeah. Awesome. Well, yeah, there's another 15 plus categories. I didn't think we cared about a lot of them. But yeah, so Game Awards is in a couple weeks. I'll be watching, and I'm sure we'll chat about more of that.
I'm with you, Hambone. I like that it's a celebration of video games. I don't take the awards. I take the awards stuff very lightly, but I'm in it for the trailers and for the hey, end of the year, let's celebrate what we've played. And honestly, looking at this list, I thought this year was a much better year for video games than I thought it was. And looking at this list, I'm like, maybe I was wrong. A lot of these games suck. So maybe it's making me rethink the joy that I had. But I also played a lot of games that weren't on this list, such as pools. But
such as pools.
Such as pools. You know, as you were making those comments, that pools was the first game that came into my mind when you were talking about that. So I'm so glad you
it
mentioned
didn't even make best of it. There was a category for best VR games. Pools was not on that list.
Amazing.
I did see. I saw. Did you guys see the announcement for Vampire Crawlers?
I did.
I put that on my thing with a question mark because I wanted to make sure that Drew saw it. I've never seen a more Drew game than that game.
Well, I think it looks terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
I think when you play it, you're going to be, because you love the card games, right? And you like dungeon crawlers and you like vampires. Like everything's. This is like,
is it the old school presentation? Like you're playing a game on DOS? Is that what's throwing you off?
I think that's what it is.
I don't know. I guess here's my thought. If this didn't have the vampire name behind it, would you look at this game and just be like, looks like some single leg shitty game for $2.99 on the eShop? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, would that be a feel? Would you be like, oh man, this game's going to be awesome? I guess that's my take on it. Like,
I can see that. Yeah, so it's the presentation then.
Maybe.
If I saw that game, if I saw that game and it didn't have the vampire name on it, I'd still say this is handpicked for Drew.
Handpicked.
But I can see where you're coming from too. Like, I don't know. It does look like a little janky.
I mean, we only really saw the first 45 seconds is just a cinematic intro. And then you get about another 30 seconds of gameplay. So maybe I just need to see more of it. Maybe I'm not really fully understanding how that first person dungeon crawler works. Like, what am I doing? Is it like Doom? Am I running around and then encountering enemies and then it's a turn-based, but it's a card deck builder? Like, what is this game actually? It's a lot, and I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, it is a lot.
It's a card battler for sure. And it looks like insane. There's like a million cards on the screen. Things are blowing up. Numbers are coming at you. So if they can somehow like bottle whatever they did for Vampire Survivors with that like stupid gameplay loop that they've created and apply that here, I mean, I'm in to try it, but I don't know. I do think this is a Drew game. I just think you just haven't accepted it yet.
I agree.
You could both be. You guys usually know better than I do, so.
Yeah. As I was watching it, it was just like, there's card action, there's vampires, there's dungeon crawling. I was like, did Drew make this game? Like, this is like
secretly.
I was waiting to see your name pop up on the credits. Really, though.
Awesome.
Speaking of Drew and the games you've been playing and Drew games, tell us what you've been playing. I'm going to let you guys go first because I'm just going to rattle off mine.
And it's been simple, very simple, folks. I've been playing 2 games. That's it. Hyrule Warriors is my downstairs Nintendo game. I beat the game. I ran credits. I am in the post game. I am 60 hours into this game. I have made it to the point where there's no more missions to do. I've done them all. But in order
all the dots on the map are checked off.
All the dots are checked off besides like the ones that you have to like collect material for, or like the quest ones, right? I have a few of those left, but I have to go back and replay levels now I've already played. There's no new things I can play. Because even when you beat the game, there's probably still 50 levels that you haven't played yet. So I completed those. I probably, realistically, I think I could wrap it up in 5 hours and be 100% done. So I will give my advice for those that are playing this game early and often. This is going to sound dirty, and I mean it to be. Raw meat and wood. That's what you want. Every time you go into battle, use 2 raw meats and 3 woods, and you get 30% bonus experience points. I did that every single battle throughout the entire game. My characters are all between, every character I have is between level 70 and 95. So I'm cooking. I'm doing well.
What's max level? 99?
I don't know. I'm very close. I'd have to say 99 if I had to guess.
And how long did it take you to actually roll credits? You say you're 60 hours in.
40.
And I use okay, yeah, because you've
40.
been doing side quests along the way, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Was doing side quests along the way. Yep. Yeah.
That's pretty meaty.
The story was great. I mean, the story it was weird because we kind of know what happens, right? It's the prequel. I was super invested early on. Really cool cutscenes. Every character's voice acted. Really well done. Based on what we know, is there? I mean, it's probably not really spoiler alerty, right? I mean, we all know what happens with Princess Zelda.
Yeah, you're fine.
We're good, right? Well, we all kind of know what happens with Princess Zelda. So I thought they would kind of like show it and show the transition and show how and why that decision was made, because like we don't really fully understand all of that part. I was like, this is going to be a great transition. And throughout the whole, they reference it early in the game. They say, hey, look, you could do this, and it kind of buys time. So they talk about it. And then throughout the whole game, it's like great story beats. And then the last couple battles were just like the boss battles really sucked, to be honest. There's two bosses you fight. You fight this guy that you see throughout the entire story. He looks like Link, but he's red. And that's kind of what you have the construct guy, the Knight construct, which is the green one. He's the good guy. You play as him. And then the red one's the bad one. You fight him, and then you fight Phantom Ganon. And it's like, okay, that's it. And then, I don't know. The end story, I was hoping for that transition, and they just kind of like, it just ends. And I'm just like, whoa, hold on a second. And again, spoiler alert, you see in the background the dragon, Princess Zelda dragon. But like I thought they were going to show her transform or talk about it or be cutscenes or like something.
I thought so too.
Because the whole game had that type of stuff. And then it was just like, it wrapped up so fast. And I was like, that's it? What happened? I was ready to watch like an 8-minute cutscene and it never came. So kind of weird. Maybe something will happen, but I think I mean, at this point, I'm not getting any more new cutscenes or anything. That the cutscenes are done. I will say 50 hours into the game, I'm still seeing new battle animations, new combos that I've never seen before. So there's just so many things with so many characters that you can use that, it's exactly what you expected it to be. Is it a top 10? I played a lot of good games this year, so probably not. But top 15, I'd say.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. So what's your end game with this now? You say you're in 100% it.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
I'm gonna every single one of those little yellow marks will turn green.
Got it.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get to like max level for all your characters? You don't care about that?
No, I don't care about that. Nope. I want to complete every item on the map. I mean, it's to the point where like the stores restock after one battle. So like you go do a quick battle, so the store will restock so you can buy 5 mushrooms because you need 10 mushrooms for this quest. Do you know what I'm saying? Or you go play the depths because you need pose, because the pose can buy you an item that you need to complete a quest. Or you have to go hunt certain Lionels and then you can get, complete a quest. So it's just, I'm just doing that. It's just like you're just doing button mashing to button mash to check it off at this point.
Yeah, sounds fun.
I think they didn't show that transition scene because it's intense. When my daughter saw that, big Zelda fan, when that happened, she was shook. Like I had to go Google and make sure that everything was okay in Zelda land after that happened. For Nintendo as Nintendo, that's a lot. That was very intense. That you don't see them going that crazy that often with their main characters. So
good point.
That's a really good point.
I mean, damage control. They didn't want to overdo it.
Yeah. But I thought they'd show that too. That's what I was wanting to see that. So
that's what I was really hoping for, because it was like, all right, we distinguished the evil, like we killed the bad guys. It's like now we have to do like, that transition part between there and whatever it was, 1,000 years. Like what's bridging the gap? I want to see it. I want to understand it. And I didn't get it.
That is for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment 2.
Oh, geez.
Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned. And then lastly, as we've all been, Arc Raiders is taking my life over. It's the
so
loop.
That's the game that all three of us have played. Yeah. We'll all kind of pitch in on this, I think. But go ahead and what Drew, what has hooked you about this game? I'm curious.
Well, first, this is really the first PlayStation game I've ever really played, right? I guess that's not true. I played The Last of Us, but this is really hooking me. I think it's the run concept, which I love in all video games. It's just that you're going out there and you're like, what do I want to accomplish in the next 15 minutes, right? Do I want to just go search for blueprints? Do I want to go to the olive grove and collect some fruit? Do I want to go try to find a cat bed and go through apartments and look for some toasters? It's just like an objective, right? And then the objectives of just that, it's like essentially a stealth game, right? Where you're going through these buildings and apartment complexes and trees, and it's like, I got to be careful for those guys, those drones over there, but at the same time, I'm looking over my other shoulder to make sure some a-holes not to come and shoot me. And don't shoot apples. It's like, it's the thrill. It's the thrill of it. And I love that it's just short. Like, I could go out there and I might find 3 lemons that I needed in 30 seconds. And then I'm like, I'm good. Let's get out of here. Let's just run it again. It's so easy to drop in and out. It's very overwhelming in the beginning, I will say, especially for me, because I didn't even know, like, I'm still learning the controls. So it's like, hold square. I'm like, is that the right one or the left one? So, like, it was a lot for me. But now that you get the groove down, it's just a fun game. And you understand, the biggest overwhelming part for me in the beginning was honestly the inventory management. You don't have a lot of space, and there's a lot of different items. And I understand why, but it's like, do I need to keep this? My advice, honestly, just sell it. Sell everything. You can always find it again. Like, it's like, if you just sell it and you'll figure it out later, and then track everything. And if you have the little eyeball in the corner, save it. If there's not enough room, sell it. You'll find it again later. Like, that's all you can worry about, because I was stressing out over it. And once I realized, not a big deal, don't stress. Just go play, free loadouts, have fun, accomplish 1 or 2 things, do your quest. That's it. And that's what I've been doing.
I struggle with that, man, because I see where it says rare beside the item, and I'm like,
I know.
I don't
if it's pink, keep it.
Yeah.
If it's blue or less, sell it. Blue
green, or less.
Blue or green.
There's a color scale.
White. Blue, green, less than blue, and gray. So you'll be able to find it. So
just
again.
If it's pink, keep it.
If it's pink or even gold, keep those. Everything else, toss it if you don't need it.
Yep.
So that's awesome.
I got into recycling stuff the other day because I'm like, I need some bandages, but I'm out of whatever it took to make bandages. But I've got this other thing that I can break down to get the item that I need to make the bandages. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Recycle this crumpled parachute into some fabric so you can make some bandages. Perfect.
Yeah. That's I think that's a really cool thing.
Have you delved into doing like your loadouts, or do you still just run with the free loadouts?
Drew, I'm terrible at this game. I don't know what I'm doing. I cannot play this game solo. I tried it and just murdered every time. Not by people. People are usually cool, and if I see somebody, I will hide, and they won't get me. But then I shoot one, hornet, and then 3 more come at me as I'm going to get to because I don't ever mess with droids either until I go to get on the elevator, and they're always right there by the elevator, right? There's always bad guys there. So then I can't leave. I got killed every time just trying to get out of there. I just run in, and I'm like, I need to find 12 wires. I found 0 wires, and I got shot at 3 times by humans. And then I'm like, I've got to get out of here. My pockets are full of broken arc parts that nobody needs. So I've got to go back and just unload these and re-up. And it's awful. I really enjoyed playing with you guys. I had a blast. And I had some free time the other day. I'm like, dude, Thursday and Friday, I got all the time to play games, and neither one of you suckers were on there. So I got on solo and just got gunned down repeatedly. So I don't even think I'm going to attempt to play this by myself.
No, you got it. You got to give it more chances. I think there is something special about solo mode. I think it's necessary to play it solo. I agree with you. Playing with other people is so much more fun, and I just feel like it's different. Solo mode, I had to go to this new area, Stella something. It was a maze. It was impossible. But all I had to do was search 3 androids. And I'm like, I'll just find one. If I die or if I don't make it, that's okay. I'll go back in and try to find another one. And you learn a lot doing the solo, I think. And I agree. I sucked in the beginning, and I still suck about trying to kill the drones. And it's hard. There's a learning curve. I learned you can't just go at them one-on-one in an open field, or else you're going to die 9 out of 10 times. You've got to be able to duck and cover. You're always going to have the assholes. I had one today. I had like 3 or 4 pink items. I was just killing it. I was in the stupid Stella place. I didn't know how to leave. I was trying to find the exit, and some guy just came over and I don't even ever turn the mic on. I turned the mic on. And I just said, "You asshole," and I turned it off, and that was it.
That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted you to say.
They got you.
He loved it. He ate it up.
Oh man.
So yeah,
I'm happy you're having a good time. Yeah. No, I wasn't. I was thinking after we chatted last time, I was not trying to overhype it. I mean, I totally overhyped it a bit, but I was excited about it, and I still am. I think it's a great game. And I'm so glad that you're getting in there solo, because I do think it's a very different experience going in solo or going in squads. Squads, you're going to get shot out, expect the PvP. But I hopped in right before the podcast. I played a 10-minute solo run.
Yep.
I met a dude. We were looking for a sentinel for him together. I offered him prickly pears. I gave him some of my pears because he needed them. Yeah. So like I have made like just so many like 10-minute friends the last like 2 weeks. Like, oh, what's up, buddy? Like, we were wishing each other have a good weekend. We were like high-fiving, doing our dance emojis together, like just having a blast, man. Yeah. Of course, you're gonna get a-holes from time to time, but yeah, no, it's been great, man. Especially if you're trying to focus on your missions, just doing that solo. You usually can get around without too many people being nasty to you. But yeah, I'm at a spot now where I'm going in with a custom loadout pretty much every time.
Oh, really?
With like level 2 like loot or combat augments. For the most part, if I have them, I can craft some better weapons. I really like the Renegade, which is a bolt action rifle, which is kind of like the Pharaoh.
Okay.
But it uses medium ammo, and you can have 8 shots.
Ooh.
And I've been putting some mods on that, so you can take out a wasp in 2 shots if you can get the thrusters. So yeah, and just knowing how to kind of fight and approach the enemies now has been sort of a game changer. So like those big things that we saw, like the Leaper, like the Stranger Thing looking thing, I know how to take those out. Not easily, but if I'm in the right spot with the right cover, with the right grenades, I can get in there and do that. And that's the thing too. If you start going for a bigger game, really lean into the explosives, because the guns are almost better just for like the PvP aspect and some of the smaller arcs, or even if you're inside, like shooting those like rolly balls and stuff. But if you're going to try to take down something bigger, like explosives are kind of where it's at. We had some pretty awesome firefights in Buried City with me and my buddies Nick and Pat. We were hunkered down in an attic with 2 like skylights we can open. And there was one of those bombardier, like the big crab looking things. And we're shooting big like mortars at you. So we get out there, we'd throw a grenade at it. The thing would see us. We'd hide back in the in the attic. Wasps were coming in, so we were fighting the wasp as we were shooting out of the skylights, closing one skylight, opened the other one. We saw another team. They were doing a quest in the building beside us. They were cheering us on instead of trying to kill us. It was awesome. They were watching, like, cool. Yeah, get it. He's not looking. We were throwing grenades at him. It was wild, man. There's so many situations like that.
But that's the fun stuff. See, I'm motivated to get to the level where I can do that with Hambone. I know I'm not there yet, but I gotta get ready. I gotta get better.
Yeah, it just takes time. It's a big learning curve, but it's not as big as some other like multiplayer games.
No.
it boils it down. If you know what you're looking for and you're using your tracked items and you're questing that way and you're just progressing things and not trying to do everything in one quest, like give yourself an objective or two,
Yeah.
get in, get out, get back in. Because unfortunately, when we played as a group, that was the biggest time I had connectivity issues. Most times you can matchmake in like 20 or 30
Oh
seconds
yeah,
and you get right
you can
back in,
play
right?
tons of runs. Now
Yeah,
we gotta play
it's
again.
crazy.
I agree. I'm level 16 now. I feel I'm at the point where I know what I'm doing. I think that I can start making some custom loadouts. I have some enough stuff now, and I've been upgrading my benches and stuff like that. That I feel comfortable enough that I think, all right, I should. I'd say I survive maybe 70% of the time now. So maybe 60, 70%.
That's pretty good.
So I'm getting there. I mean, I'm not pushing my limits. I know my limits as well. So
yeah,
but yeah, it's
awesome.
just
I'm so glad you're having a good time.
Great game.
I think Hambone Johnny. I mean, everybody loves Hambone Johnny, right? He gets on that mic and talks to people and have a good run, guys. Have a good run. Hey, I've got some, papayas. If you got some lemons, I'm with you, Drew. I don't ever turn my mic on.
I love talking to people. My wife was watching me play the other day, and I made a friend, and we were questing together, and he's opening a door for me. I'm watching his back as he's breaching, and vice versa. We're looting the room together. We're chatting like, oh, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? And my wife goes, put that on mute. She goes, why are you so cute when you play this game? I'm like, I'm just making friends. I'm just making friends, man. What do you want?
That's so funny. Yeah.
That's incredible. Speaking of that, I will say last thing, Black Friday we talked about. I do think I'm going to be in the market for like a cheap PlayStation headset. I literally use these when I play. I wouldn't be opposed for like $50 or less if I can find something. So if you guys see anything, you come across one, let me know.
We'll do.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the Edge, or not the Edge, the base headset, I think is like $60 or something like that.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit over what you're looking for, but it's not too bad.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's cool.
Hambone Johnny, what else have you been playing besides dominating Arc Raiders?
Oh my God, I have way too many hours in Arc Raiders, guys. It's ridiculous. It's probably like something like 70 hours or something like that. Yeah, it's too many, but having a blast. So that's what I primarily have been playing, but I also have been playing Dispatch. So I chatted about this the last few times.
I love it. Every episode, I just wait. I'm playing the game virtually through you. I like when you describe it because it's like like watching a movie or something.
I know.
That's exactly what it is. So episode 7 and 8 had come out, and sort of the way that I built my story up. I actually changed my romantic interest. In episode 7, she came up very aggressively to me, the other kind of romance option in the changing, I guess the gym locker room, and I couldn't resist. I just had to take a deep dive into Invisigal, so that's what I did. And but yeah, episode 8 was the final episode. There's a huge battle scene. Really cool. They do a switch up on the dispatch, so some of the characters that you weren't able to use throughout the rest of the game become available to you in episode 8. Things are going crazy. You have to save like the city of LA. And then it culminates in this like massive battle with the big baddie and his force. So I got the good ending. Apparently I did all the things that I needed to have a positive ending. I was a good mentor to my team of misfit villains. I got to kiss my girlfriend in the credits. And it was just a great game, man. And honestly, I would definitely recommend this to you guys if you're just looking for something different to check out for like 6 to 8 hours. Probably even less if you're just kind of playing it and just not really caring and not restarting cutscenes if you're making poor decisions or whatever. So really, really cool game. They're getting a little bit of love at the Game Awards as well. I think they've got 1 or 2 nominations there, but I think it just came out too late in the year for it to be recognized at a greater level. But yeah, man, it was awesome. I'm replaying it. I started a new save file just to kind of go down the different path and try to be not necessarily evil, but just not a good influence on the team to kind of see how that plays out. Pop a few more trophies along the way. I'll get that platinum at some point.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was great. Last game, and I really only played about an hour and a half of this. Gigasword.
Ooh, okay.
I got it on PlayStation. It's on sale right now. I think it was $13, 10% off. Yeah, and it's a great game. Still really early on. The beginning is a pretty lengthy cutscene with some setup. Essentially, you're a human. There's a world of bird people, I guess. And there's some conflict between the humans and the bird people. The bird people have some sort of relic that the humans desire and they want because they think it's going to bring prosperity and whatever. And there's a famine within the humans, so that's sort of the beginning setup where a bunch of evil humans who think they're doing the right thing are going after the bird people's relic. It sounds ridiculous, but that's what happens.
That's a video game.
That's a video game, and
just to clarify.
Just to clarify, it's a video game. The bird people will get you every time, and things go awry. The people that went for the relic get corrupted, and then now you're tasked with taking on the sword of your bird person mentor to go and kind of set things right. And that's kind of where I'm at. There's some cool platforming, some pretty basic puzzling so far. So I'll definitely see this through. I just unfortunately Arc Raiders has taken every single second of my thoughts over the last week or two. So not much to Gigasword, but I wanted to, I met the developer at PAX East when I was there earlier this year. So I wanted to show some love and make sure we picked up the game. I have it wishlisted on Steam and PlayStation just to, bump his numbers up, but a really good guy, really passionate about this game. So even if you guys are just somewhat interested in this, check it out. It's cheap enough to give it a go. So that's it.
That's awesome. You guys are video gamers. I had this on my thing about the kids fighting over games. They were looking forward. They've been playing a lot of what's the Disney Dreamlight Valley. My daughters have been playing a lot of that. They've been hooked on it. There was a new expansion that came out last week called Wish Blossom Ranch, where you can get horses. The kids were, all about this. So they saved up their money to buy this expansion, and they get it. And then, the older one's like, I don't want you to play it without me. I don't want you to get ahead of me and blah, blah, blah. I said, it doesn't matter who's ahead of who in the video game. I said, Hambone Johnny's ahead of me in every single video game. My daughter was like, every game? I said, yeah, except for pools, which I'm proud to hang my hat on that I'm ahead of Hambone Johnny for now. I know little.
I haven't touched pools.
Platinum.
Yeah. Platinum pools. So I was proud of that, that I was ahead of Hambone Johnny in pools. So, but yeah, they've liked that. My older daughter actually finished the expansion pack. She rolled credits on Wish Blossom Ranch yesterday. So good for her. But
wow.
Where are they playing it on Switch?
They're playing it on Switch. Yep. Both of them. So they really like it. If your kids like horses and Disney, that's the stuff right there.
My dog loved the game in the beginning.
Yeah.
Fell off it.
Yeah. And you know how kids do. They get into it for a minute and then they fell off and then now they're back on it. So you know how they do that. But last week I went up to the mountains by myself to sit and play video games, basically. And I played a lot of them. I wanted to get through my list, knock a bunch out, see how it was. So I've got a list of 13 video games that I played, for all of them an hour or less, because that's just how it went.
Why not?
So, yeah. I already talked about Arc Raiders. I like that game when it's multiplayer. When it's single player, I do not. That's my take on that. But I'll probably give it more effort there. I did play Hyrule Warriors with my daughter, the 2-player version. I know last time we did a podcast, I said we tried to play it, couldn't figure out how to get 2 players. This time we did. I played it. It's fine. You know what? It's not fun. It's not fun. I don't have a good time playing that game. I think it's well made. I think it runs well. I think the graphics are great. The voice acting, the story seems to be going well. Drew spoiled the ending for me, but I think it's just not. I just don't have fun playing it. And when I play a video game, I want to have fun with it. I also played Tabs, the totally accurate battle simulator.
Is that good?
No.
Okay. Would it be fun multiplayer on a couch, like messing with each other?
Maybe so. I didn't give it a good go. I downloaded it. It's free on PlayStation Plus for if you pay the $150 a year. And basically what you do, it gives you a board. It's imagine like overlooking a board game, and there's 6 guys on one side that have spears, and you can place your 6 guys on the other side with your spears. And depending on how the bad guys have clubs, your guys have spears. So I placed my 6 guys to counteract their 6 guys, and I hit go. So here comes the guys. 3 of my guys throw their spears and miss. And my other 3 guys throw and hit the 3 guys with the clubs, and so they're dead, but they still have 3 guys with clubs, and my guys with spears are like, and so the guys with clubs run up and kill them. And it's like, okay, retry. So then I have to space them out differently to where they can't get to my guys before their spears reload. So come to find out, their spears will reload if they have enough time before the guys with the clubs get to them.
Incredible.
It sounds like it could be fun.
It does sound
yeah.
It's been on my Switch wish list forever because I saw the preview and I'm like, this could be chaos, right? It could be real once you get up and have like elephants and the preview showed all kinds of cool stuff. And I love the tower defense, and basically this is like building 2 towers and having them crash into each other. But I was like, my guys with spears missed, and I'm like, what the hell? And then they died. So I turned it off. I gave it 3 rounds and I turned it off. So I'm glad I didn't buy that on Switch. I'm glad till I waited to get it for free. And then I deleted it from my PlayStation. So I won't play that again. Another game I played was Hitman. So this game is billed as you're an undercover agent that goes in, you're given a target in a scene. Let's say, you're going to kill Billy at the F1 race. You can go do it however you want. You can go and dress up as a race car driver and sneak backstage to find this guy, or you can, fly in on a plane and drop in with a parachute and sneak around and find him that way. You can, it's billed as choose your own adventure, right? Sneak in and get this guy however you can. You want to grab a sniper rifle and hit him from 200 yards out? Try that, So I'm like, this sounds awesome. This is like right up. This is fun. This is what I want to do. I want to be a hitman. So I go into the prologue. There's just we're teaching you how to play. And they set up a fake scene where there's this boat, and you can see the guy you got to kill up there on the boat. He's in red. And you've got to somehow sneak on this fake boat to get your guy. There's a rich guy out there playing with his shoestrings. There's 2 cops guarding the ramp to get up on the boat. And then there's like a dock worker there that, I don't know. So I run up to the rich guy. I'm in my normal clothes, so I can't just run up there, right? Because they're going to say, who are you? You can't come up here. So I'm like, I'm going to go take out the rich guy, put on his clothes and walk in like I'm him. I hit the rich guy, and the cops are like, what? You can't do that. Pow, pow, pow. Shoot me. So I'm like, okay, I can't take out the rich guy. So I'm like, I'm going to get the dock worker, and then sneak in as a worker of this ship. So I go up to the dock worker. I hit him, and the cops are like, you can't do that. Ta, 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 ta. Kill me. And I'm like, well, there's no other. I've got no weapons, no clothes. There's the one ramp on the ship. I turned the game off and deleted it. That's as much.
I love your style.
I didn't even get through the daggone, like, here's how you play. I didn't get to stage 1. I didn't get to a real ship.
Did you try walking on the ramp just in case? They're like, oh, this guy looks normal. He hasn't punched it.
Hambone, and I thought of that.
Yeah.
After I deleted it, I was like, I should have just tried walking on the ship, and the cops would have been like, okay, sir, have a good day. I don't. Yeah. That was probably.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have shot you at least. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I was overcomplicating it, really, awesome. Just right off the bat.
That's great.
So then I fired up the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Have either of you played this game?
Yes, I have. No. Ridiculous.
The premise is you're a guy in an office listening to a narrator basically telling you what to do. And I think that this game has a lot of potential. I think it's very creative. It's very thoughtful. It's very intelligent. I was listening to the guy. He was like, Stanley gets up from his desk. I get up from my desk. Stanley walks through the room. He's looking for his, boss's office. So I'm walking around. I find the boss's office. He's like, Stanley goes down and goes, he follows the corridor and goes to this door. And as I'm going to go through this door, there's another hallway that says escape route. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's try this. So I go down the escape route and he's like, if Stanley goes down this hallway, he's a dead man. I'm like, oh, you're lying, man. So I kept going. And the narrator's like, this is Stanley's last chance before he dies. And I'm like, you're pulling my leg, narrator. The secret key's down this hallway. And so I walk through and I die. And you're like, credits roll.
Basically. And I turn the game off and delete it.
Basically, credits roll. And I'm like, well, I saw credits, but I didn't. I played the game for 5 minutes and I turned the game off and I deleted it. However, it is I can see the
you should give it another try.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't, to be honest with you, I wasn't prepared mentally to play that game.
No, it's weird.
Yeah, that's really what I saw. I saw where it was going to go. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to put forth this brain power to play this game. I need something a little more Ninja Turtle-y. And so I turned on Streets of Rage 4. Nice. Which I think somebody in our group suggested to me. I think it was Rizzle, maybe. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. If it was, hey Rizzle, thanks, because that game's awesome. It's like the perfect beat 'em up brawler game. I played through that and got to the last stage with one character. I probably played that more than an hour. It took me about 2 hours to play through that. Got to the last stage and died for the first time and turned it off. I did not delete it. It's still there, but I did turn that one off. But I had so much fun with that. Then I turned on this VR game called C Smash VRS, which is like a pickleball. You're in a room playing pickleball. And I wanted to play against somebody else, but I was just hitting the ball up against the wall. And I don't know. I bought that game like a year ago or two, and I thought it would be funner, and it wasn't. So I did turn it off after about 15 minutes of just hitting the ball. It ran good. I can see. I mean, maybe it's fun. I don't know. Maybe I was in the wrong headspace. Then I kept the VR mask on and put back on Subside, which is my diving game. Love that game. Play that a lot. And I wanted to 100% the first level, which is finding every little gold coin that's hidden all over the place. And so I was swimming around trying to find these gold coins and got the most motion sick I think I might have ever got. I was sweating. I even took a fan because I was prepared in this hotel room. I had a fan pumping on me. I was pouring sweat and dizzy and stomach was upset. So I took that off, didn't play any more VR games. What else did I play? I played the Indiana Jones game. I fired it up I bought it earlier this year, fired the Indiana Jones game up, started playing it. I didn't know it was first person, Hambone Johnny. I did not know that the game was first person, and I was still kind of woozy from diving, and I can see, if you're a fan of Indiana Jones, awesome. It wasn't grabbing me. I don't know if it was because of first person. I felt like it was moving a little slow for me. I wanted a little more. The opening scene was fun, action packed. It teaches you the controls, right? And then you get into the game and it's like, okay, find these pieces and put them on the pedestals. Like, I'm Indiana Jones. Don't I have somebody else to do this for me? Somebody else pick up the pieces and put them on the pedestal, because I'm here. I got a whip. I'm here to do work, not to just put things on pedestals. And so I felt like it was, I don't know, too slow. Yeah. I played it for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you make it out of that first? Did you make it to Italy?
No, I did not.
Try to make it to Italy, Because that first section is slow, but it heats up.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and I don't know if it could have been the first person. I wasn't prepared for that.
That's fair.
Let's see what else. I played Wheel of Fortune on PS4. That's been like my what's the game called? The go-to game, the comfort food. That's been my comfort food game. When I go to play Arc Raiders and I get mauled down and I see that Drew or Hambone Johnny is not online to play with me, I turn on Wheel of Fortune and solve a couple word puzzles, unlock a couple trophies. It's nice. It's easy. No wasps, no hornets, just Pat Sajak and Vanna White. And it's I don't know. I don't even know why I played that game. I think it was free on there and I downloaded it and now it's like I've customized a character. So there we are with Wheel of Fortune. The Jonathan Madden 2026 right now has two really cool modes that if you have the game, I suggest you go play. One of them's like a dads versus kids mode. So I was the 49ers playing against the Lions, and the Lions were tiny. The players were kid-sized, and my players were adult size. I took some video of it. I think I'm going to post it on our Instagram, but it was so fun to like hit these kids.
Hit these kids.
Just knock them for flips, right? It was so much fun. It's a really cool play mode. If you have that game, I suggest playing that. It's fun. And they just added it's legends versus star players. So they took all the best players from today and put them on one team. So you got Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, whole team of 99s, whole team of studs versus the legends with Reggie White, Refrigerator Perry, Peyton Manning, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss. I went with the legends and it was so much fun. At the end, you get to eat turducken. There's a nice video. John Madden is the coach of both teams. So you've got young John Madden and older John Madden that are coaching against each other. Video games, right? So cool. But I just had a blast playing that for the Thanksgiving vibes. It's at the old Oakland Coliseums where you play this game, and John Madden's there, and it's a turducken, and your teams are in like orange and brown uniform. It just feels very Thanksgiving football-y. So it got me in the mood. I took a video of that too. I'll post somewhere and added a little turkey song to it. So that was fun. I had a whole lot of fun playing Jonathan Madden 2026. I don't know why I call it Jonathan Madden. 2 days ago when I went to go get the PlayStation, I keep calling it Elite. What is it, Hambone Johnny? The controller.
Edge.
The PlayStation Edge controller. I walked into the GameStop and I picked up the Switch 2 demo, and the Metroid Prime 4 demo was on there. I'm like, this is great. I get to try out Metroid Prime 4. I'm going to play it. And I had a blast with it. I played it for about 10 minutes, played the demo for the new Metroid, and it's fun. If you want to get out to your local store that has a Switch 2 demo and try playing that game, it's fun. I like it. I think it ran well. I liked the controls. I had a lock-on shot, had a regular shot, press Y to get into the ball, roll around, pop out of the ball, shoot some alien-type folks. It was fun. It looked good. It ran good.
Getting it, Bruce?
I am. I was going to get it before, but I think this sold me even more because I've heard stuff online like, oh, what I'm seeing is looking a little janky or doesn't look good. But playing that demo, it's a game that I will have fun with on the Switch. And I don't know how many of those are out there right now on Switch 2.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, I'm going to get it. I'm definitely going to get it, especially playing that demo. So if you're out there, go try it out. But the best game that I played out of this list, that was all of them, except for the last one. I played Mafia: The Old Country, which came out in August, and it's weird because it had the same basic play elements of Indiana Jones, but it was in third person, kind of over the shoulder view. And I really liked the location being in it is like Italy in the 1900s. And you're some guy that starts out in this coal mine and gets picked up by this mafia. I had an hour a free hour demo of it on PlayStation. So it was on my wish list, and it's like, play this whole game for free for an hour. And then I'm like, how far can I get in an hour? Can I beat it in an hour? No, it turns out I cannot beat it in an hour, but I got far enough to where I got out of the coal mine and on this plantation, basically, of this high up guy and perhaps a mafia boss. I don't know. And then the hour shut off, and it's like, would you like to purchase the game? And you know what? I would. I'm going to buy that game. This is going to be the next game that I sink time into. It's single player. It looks amazing, runs great. The story is very intriguing. I like the location, 1900s Italy. Who knows? I might end up somewhere in America to start the mafia. Who knows? But it's exciting. I really like I said, the gameplay elements are a lot like Indiana Jones, but I don't know. This one sucked me in more. I had a better time with this just playing for an hour, but I'm going to purchase it. It's on sale physically for $40 everywhere, but digitally on PlayStation, it's still $50. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I really like it. I like it. It has at the beginning too, where you can put it in the cinematic mode where it looks like an old 1900s Italian movie. I didn't choose that, but I think I'm gonna try that out and see how it looks.
For the whole gameplay or just the cutscenes?
Yeah, I don't. Apparently, it's the whole game. So, yeah, Mafia: The Old Country.
Awesome.
That's next on my list. That moved up to the top of my wish list. So
for you, yeah, I heard good things about that one.
Yeah. That's it. That's all the games and. Here I am. I played the games.
Sweet.
Next up, I have a few Thanksgiving themed items here for you guys that I didn't really tell you that much about. Drew said, let's do something with this. And so here we are. I wanted to start out by asking you guys. So Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. I don't like how it originated per se, but I like where it's at. I like that there's no presents. It's not too hot outside. I like that it's just about food, family, football. Let's just call it the 3 F's. So, where do you guys rank Thanksgiving on your holiday list?
Coos, I'm with you, man. I think it's my favorite one.
Wow.
Really?
I wouldn't necessarily have said that, in my younger days, but I think where I'm at right now, I think you hit it, man. Just being able to, usually on Thanksgiving, what we do, we just stay home. If my parents want to come up or other aunts and uncles want to come, great, come on. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is our day. The 3 of us, we hang out. We'll either, last couple of years, we've done catering out of honey baked ham. So we'll get the ham and the turkey and we'll make the sides here. This year, I'm making the turkey, doing all the sides and everything. But yeah, it's just the 3 of us hanging out, pretty lax day. We'll wake up and make cinnamon rolls in the morning. That's sort of the thing that we do on the holidays.
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
And we just kind of like vibe out and watch football, hang out. And it's just our day to kind of veg and just be together. No, there's no pressure from work. It's not like a random day off that we're taking.
Yeah.
It's a full on holiday. And yeah, it's probably my favorite.
Nice. Drew, I know that Halloween is your favorite holiday.
It is my favorite.
But
holiday.
Where does Thanksgiving rank on that list?
I don't know. It's changed over the last few years. I think, like Hambone said. So we started a new tradition maybe 2 or 3 years ago. 3 years ago, so it'd be our 4th year. Where my brother, through his work, gets 2 beach houses, and they're on the same property. And we go there. My family, we bring the dog. His family, he brings the dog. My mom, her boyfriend, and we just bring all the food. We bring board games, and we just hang out for 2.5 days and snack and eat. And we all cook together. And we like, I just bought some like murder mystery games that we're going to try to play and try to solve the murder mystery. And I have a nephew that's the same age as my son and a niece that's the same age as my daughter. So they just go kind of we might not see them for like 8 hours, and they're they're playing video games, and then they'll come back. The girls will be like, hey, we want to do we put together like a little Christmas choir. We want to sing you some Christmas songs. We're like, all right, awesome. We'll grab the football. We'll go outside. We'll throw the football. And it's just, so it's gotten to the point where we just are hanging out and there's just no responsibilities, and it's just kind of nice. So I will say it's itching up that list. But it's I'd say top 3. I'll give it top 3.
Nice. Yeah. When I was younger, I really liked St. Patrick's Day for the drinking aspect. It was just a day set aside to drink. That's just what that was about. But then, as I got older and wiser, I chose not to chose a different holiday. But I think where it's better than Halloween is that you get the day off, and usually Friday too.
It is true. That is true.
The Thursday and the Friday is pretty sweet to have off of work. So I'm going to pitch that to you as better than Halloween. I know you're never going to give up Halloween, but a man can dream, Kenny.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Halloween
when I was little, what's that?
Halloween is upon us.
Halloween's upon us. When I was little, there's a famous story in my family. I was like 3 years old, and we'd crack the wishbone, right? You crack the wishbone. You get the bigger piece of the wishbone, you get to make a wish.
Mm-hmm.
I was 3. I cracked the wishbone, got to make a wish, and closed my eyes, made my wish, opened my eyes, and just started bawling, screaming. And they're like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm like, I wish for a room full of pumpkins, and it didn't come true. I was so sad I didn't get my room full of pumpkins. So, yeah. But it's still my favorite holiday. I want to come to – so he gets the beach house every year. Is there room for 4 more?
Sure. We could probably make it work. Yeah. I mean, there's 2 beach houses. There's a lot of bedrooms.
Yeah. Okay.
It's beautiful.
I might need to plan on that one. I bet. It sounds
right
amazing.
On a cliff too. So we're up high, right off of the cliff. We just go on the back patio, overlook the ocean.
I need to be there for that 1 year. Maybe not this year, maybe not next, but 1 year I want to come to the beach house.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Next up, I have This or That Thanksgiving edition. So I'm gonna. This is gonna. Take as much time as you want here to discuss this, or fly through it, because I've got all kinds of stuff, all kinds of festive things here. So what I'm going to give you is a this or that. You choose which one you would rather have. First off the bat, this is an easy one: turkey or ham. Which would you prefer?
Are we answering collectively or individually?
Individually.
Turkey.
Really?
Yep, turkey, and I want the dark meat and the white meat. A little bit of both. A little bit of skin off the breast. The crispy skin. I don't want the soggy skin. Crispy skin right out of the oven.
All right. That's good.
I think I'm going ham. I think hams I can eat more year round, and I think turkey is great for once or twice a year, but that crispy and ham I can have on a sandwich. I can have it for breakfast. Ham's diverse.
Ham is versatile.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what Darth says. Turkey for Thanksgiving, ham most of the rest of the year.
I agree. For Thanksgiving Day, I would prefer. I like the turkey.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go ham. I do like turkey. I don't want to cook it. Sometimes I get the dry. I prefer the dark meat. My wife does not like turkey at all. She'll eat like deli turkey on sandwiches, but she thinks that the Thanksgiving turkey's too wild, like a more wild meat. I don't know. I used to always eat the leg. I'd always go for the turkey leg every time. But
crispy turkey skin, though.
Ooh, yeah, it's hard to beat. Hard to beat. That fried turkey skin. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ham, though. Stuffing or dressing? Do you know the difference?
Dressing? Maybe not. Can you please emphasize the dressing means?
Yeah, the dressing is like the stuffing, but the stuffing is the dressing that's cooked inside the bird. It has
been stuffed.
Yeah. And the dressing is the side of, the breadcrumb mixture.
But it's still stuffing.
Yeah, but it's not been
is,
stuffed.
but
It's only been
unstuffed
dressed.
stuffing.
Unstuffed,
It's been dressed.
you don't have
Yeah.
the juices of the turkey absorbed
Correct.
into the stuffing.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta go that stuffing then.
Stuffing.
I don't like either, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick dressing.
Really? You don't like
Yeah.
either?
No, never been a big stuffing / dressing guy.
Mm. Jesse says it gets a little soggy inside.
Yeah,
He likes
a little
the
soggy.
crispiness of the stuffing. I can see that.
Yeah.
I prefer the dressing on the side. The stuffing, it does get a little, just it can get mushed together, and I don't know.
Yeah, but at the end, like you just dump in brown gravy and everything. All it's just give me the mush.
I don't do the gravy either. I'm a
Good
wild
grief,
child.
Hambone Johnny.
I'm a dry
man.
Thanksgiving guy here. I
Sounds
will say
like-
if I stuff the bird, I do something citrusy and like an onion and maybe like a garlic clove or something to give it a little bit more
Citrusy, like you putting an
Yeah,
orange in
like-
that guy?
Could be an orange, could be a lemon, like sliced up and stuffed.
Maybe an apricot.
Maybe an apricot if you're feeling
Yeah,
spicy.
anything
who
you
knows?
find on your run.
Yeah, a couple of gaves.
Yeah. Broccoli casserole or sweet potato casserole?
Oh,
Sweet potato, 100%.
I'm gonna go broccoli. I think I prefer just like a baked sweet potato with some marshmallow and cinnamon.
Like a baked sweet potato?
Yeah, but if it's just casserole, I'll go broccoli.
Okay. I'm with you, Hambone. I like the sweetness.
Yeah, I like the sweetness. I don't do marshmallow. My marshmallow can stay
Golly, dude.
Stay
We're
away.
learning so much about
Yeah.
Hambone Johnny.
little bit of butter and cinnamon. That's all it needs.
Hambone's like, give me the ham, not the bone.
I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Pretty much.
How about
What-
this?
The one guy that didn't pick ham.
Yeah, right. Corn or green beans?
Corn?
Corn.
That's a tough one. I think I like to season my green beans with garlic salt.
Sounds good.
Adds the
Yeah.
flavor. Mashed potatoes or mac and cheese?
Mashed
Mashed potatoes for sure.
all day.
You know what the key to the mac and cheese is? Here's the key to cooking. I used to be a chef at Applebee's.
Still counts.
It's all about timing, right? If you make the mac and cheese first and then everything else, the mac and cheese is cold. But it's all about timing the things out to where they
Thanksgiving's
all
tough
come
to
out
time.
right.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's tough.
Got to time the food where it comes out and everything's piping hot. So
Yeah, with skin. I like Jesse's comment. Potatoes
Yep.
with skin.
Mm.
Yeah, gotta get at least a little bit in there.
I'm gonna go mac and cheese since everyone picked mashed potatoes there.
Is mac and cheese a normal Thanksgiving side dish in your house?
Yeah, it is.
Really? I don't think it is for me.
Really.
Hambone?
Not
No.
for us either.
Maybe that's a southern thing.
Might be.
Yeah. Is there anything else that I'm well, I wanted to ask your opinion on cranberry sauce. Do you guys do cranberry sauce?
We do. I don't eat it. I'm not a cranberry sauce guy.
Me either. I know
Yeah,
Hambone
we
doesn't. No.
No, we don't do that here.
If Hambone wants his broccoli separate from his casserole, he definitely doesn't do cranberry sauce. Deviled eggs, 1 to 10. What do you rank them?
8.
10 being the best.
10 being the absolute best. Yeah.
1.
No, Hambone Johnny.
I don't even like eggs.
Get
But
them
a
out.
deviled eggs. Something
Oh, my
about it.
goodness. Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Screw this
I can't do it.
Man.
Tell me again. What you mix the egg yolk with what? That's what gets me.
What
Mayonnaise.
does it matter? You just eat it.
Mayonnaise,
Don't worry about it.
relish.
Mayonnaise is disgusting.
Some people do
Oh, my
mustard.
goodness gracious.
Can't do
Yeah,
mayonnaise.
mustard. Yeah.
I'll
I'll eat-
try it with mustard. Mayo. Yeah, get out of here.
I think
little
deviled
spicy
eggs is a
mustard, maybe?
must.
Little
Yeah.
paprika on top. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
Yeah,
be
now
talked
we're
into
talking.
it.
Now I'm
we're
hungry.
talking.
I'm
You
still at a
still
1,
have
but
deviled eggs.
we'll see.
You might be 1.5 now.
Maybe 1.5s.
Anything else that I'm missing coming from the South? That's usually what we have there. Is there anything else that you guys have that's not on the list?
What do you guys do for
about-
rolls?
Oh,
You
like a
got-
snowflake
do you-
roll.
Do
I'm
you
responsible for-
snowflake, King's
Yeah.
Hawaiian, the Pillsbury, like crescent roll? All
Mm.
3 of those are
We
great.
go snowflake.
What is snowflake?
They're just like a dinner roll that has like the little white powder on top.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah.
frozen, throw them in the oven or something.
You can do that, or you can get them fresh.
Yeah, fresh or raw dog it.
Yeah. Yeah. Those get a little hard, I feel like.
You gotta get them fresh. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This
year I'm doing King's Hawaiian.
Yeah. Those are good.
And we'll do we bought the 24 pack for the 3 of us, right? We'll have a bazillion of those, but I'll do like turkey sliders or whatever on it the next day with a little bit of mashed potatoes and corn and whatever.
Yep. That's how I do. I break open those rolls and throw everything on there.
Got it. That's the next morning, or maybe later that night, actually, for football.
Yeah. That's it.
Anything you missed? What about
gravy was a good one, Drew. I didn't mention gravy.
Squash. I don't like butternut squash, but my mom's a big fan of it. She always
butternut squash. We do carrots. We do like glazed carrots.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We do that in the crock, but that's just something I just throw in the crock pot early in the morning. A little bit of butter.
You put brown sugar in there with them?
A little bit of brown sugar. Yeah, just sweeten them up a little bit. You don't want to do
I've never done those in the crock pot. I always do them in just like a pot, but crock pot makes sense.
Yeah, it just kind of set it and forget it. It's super easy.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your green beans.
Apple cider?
Apple cider. I'm going back on the green beans. I think if you do the green beans right, I might be swayed to go there instead of the corn, like getting the little sliced almonds with the little oil or something. I think I can get down with that.
So we don't do green beans. We do string bean casserole instead of the broccoli.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of it, but
those have the onion straws on it.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
Yep.
I did Brussels sprouts last year too. You guys ever do that? Like little glazed Brussels sprouts? Yeah. Every once in a while, I'm trying to switch it up.
I do love Brussels sprouts, but I haven't had those for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Fried or baked turkey? It's a freestyle I just came up with there.
Air fried. I usually
air fried.
Air fried turkey.
Man, you're from the future.
How big is your air fryer?
Exactly.
Like a 10 to 12 pound turkey in it.
Really?
That's a significant air fryer. Wow,
I use that thing for everything.
That's good.
Smoked turkey. That's good.
I've never fried a turkey myself, but I always love it when I try it. I just don't have the equipment or the wherewithal to do it without hurting myself. So I bake the turkey.
Yeah, I've smoked one. What do they call this? When they split it open and like lay it out.
Spatchcock. I'm doing that this year for the turkey. That's how I'm making our turkey this year.
Nice. They cook a lot quicker that way.
Yeah.
I did that one year. Spatchcocked it and smoked it. Yeah. That's
dirty.
That's what you want. Yeah.
Yep.
Spread it open and get it done. So here we go. This is my last thing. I'm excited about this. Do you guys know that presidents pardon turkeys every year? Did you guys know that?
Did not.
Okay. Well, here's some fun facts. Jack was the first turkey to be pardoned by an American president, Abraham Lincoln, in 1863. It was spared from being the Christmas dinner for his son, Tad Lincoln, and was allowed to live on the White House grounds. Amazing. Never knew that. Harry Truman in 1947, Truman received a turkey from the National Turkey Foundation and initiated the formal tradition of pardoning it, though he hadn't technically pardoned the bird. George Bush in 1989 formally started the annual tradition of pardoning the turkey. So since 1989, it's been going on officially. And so every year since then, they have pardoned 2 turkeys. And they name these turkeys. I've got a list of the names of the turkeys that they've pardoned since 2006 and a list that I made up. What you guys have to do is decide whether these were actual turkeys that were pardoned or just something that I made up. So here's one that's real. I'm just going to give you it right off the bat. Corn and Cob were the name of these 2 turkeys that got pardoned. So we'll go from there. Next up is Popcorn and Caramel.
I'm going real.
Turkeys
there.
Or no?
Real. Turkeys.
Going real.
You're both correct. That is real in 2013. Cobbler and Gobbler.
Coos. That's a coos.
Yeah, the Gobbler. Maybe Cobbler, but the Gobbler is not one.
Gobbler was a giveaway.
Yep.
That was real turkeys in 2012.
Oh no!
Yeah. Mhm. Sugar and spice.
Real turkey.
I'll go real there.
I made that up. Flyer and fryer.
Well, fryer.
That's real turkey.
You think they're going to name a real turkey Fryer and then save him? Okay, I'll go real.
Well, yeah, they were. I'm assuming they were named before they were pardoned, or does the president also get naming rights over these turkeys?
I mean, how many turkeys have names and before they get eaten?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a turkey farmer.
I don't know if the presidents themselves name these turkeys or if it's somebody on their team that are like, here, pardon these turkeys. I named them Cobbler and Gobbler.
The intern. I'll go real for those ones.
Real turkey.
For what was the names?
Fryer and something.
Flyer and fryer. Yep, that's real. 2006. Biscuits and gravy.
These are all fantastic names.
Coos. That's a coos bird set.
Yeah, that's a southern thing.
Yep, I made that up. May and flour.
No, that's real.
That's a coos. That's a coos bird.
Nah, that's real.
That was a real one in 07.
Ah.
Justice and freedom.
You can't bring that shit into Thanksgiving. That's not real.
That's real. That's real. Definitely.
Yeah, that's
a 2019. That's a 2019 pardon right there.
No, that was George W. Bush right there.
I made that up actually.
Ah, man, I really was going to give that to you know who.
Clucks and feathers.
Fake.
Real.
I made that up.
Man.
No. Liberty and peace.
Fake.
Real.
That's real. 2011. Apple and cider.
That's real.
That's a coos bird.
That was real. 2010.
Bad at this game.
Courage and Carolina.
That sounds too real to be fake.
That's a coos bird.
I'm going real.
That one's real. 09.
No, again. I'm terrible at this game.
Hambone's like me and Coos at Art Raiders to this game.
I don't know which ones I've read now. So if I repeat myself, just I don't know. Let me know. Cheese and mac.
Peas?
Cheese. Like
cheese
mac
and mac.
Those are coos birds right there.
That's a coos one. He already brought out the mac and cheese in them.
That's real. 2014.
Oh, so bad.
Peas and carrots.
That's a coos bird. Gotta be
coos.
That one's real as well. 2018. Tot and tater.
I hope that's real.
I'm going real because I want it to be.
Me too.
That's real. 2016.
Nice. All right, we're back in, baby. Game
Pilgrim and Indian.
False. No.
That's a coos. I hope that's a coos bird. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Coos.
That was real. 2021. Corn and cob.
We did that one.
We did.
I think so.
Chocolate and chip.
True.
Real.
That one's real. 2022. Butter and bread.
No, fake.
Real.
That's real. 2019. Abe and honest.
Coos bird.
That's real.
That was real. 2015. Popcorn and caramel.
We did that one. Real.
Okay. Apple and cider.
We did that one.
Maybe
I forgot if it was real or not though.
maybe I'm at the end. I've got two more here. Pecan and pumpkin. Pecan.
Real.
How do you say it?
Pecan.
Pecan and pumpkin.
Real.
Would you say?
Real.
Hambone?
Real.
Yep. 2008. That was real. And last but not least, Hammer Kid.
Real.
That's the
Real bird.
2025. Do we know what the names of the two turkeys for this year is?
Hammer and Kid. No, I don't know. No, I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
I think
They're not announced until Thanksgiving.
Butter and Bread in 2019. I think that was one of Trump's. So he's probably along the same line there with the food stuff. So
it takes place on Tuesday at 2 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, the turkey pardon does?
At the White. Is this live? Can we watch this broadcast?
Just stream it.
We can stream the turkey pardon live.
Two turkeys set to
tune in for that
by President Donald Trump this week.
Yep. All right.
Turkey.
That's all I have for us on this Thanksgiving edition of the 8-Bit Clubhouse podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. You've been fantastic in the comments. I've got them up here on the screen. So next time, if you're watching live and want to throw in a comment, they're just going to pop up on the screen. You can say anything you want, and Hambone Johnny will not take you out of the chat. He will let it slide because he is the moderator of all things. Every other week we're live here on Twitch and YouTube with the podcast, and every other week besides that, offsetting, we stream video games. We streamed Arc Raiders last Monday and had a really good time. I blew us all up with a fire grenade. We found things and made friends. Hambone Johnny made a team of 6 people. It was a good time. We're also very active in the Discord. We've got things. I'm going to post a picture of Peyton Manning eating a turducken in our Discord. If you want to tune into that, that'll be fun. I don't know if I'm going to do that in the football chat or the screenshot chat. It's tune in to find out. But I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. It was good to see you guys. It was good to see you guys in the chat. It's always good to see the feedback on all our social medias. I think I posted something on our TikTok for the first time in a long time the other day. So who knows where we're going to show up next, but we're all over the place, dressed like turkeys and elves, festive for the season. And yeah, that's it. Anything else from you guys?
Good.
Nope.
Peace.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.